I welcome you all to Future Focus. Today I would be starting with Geography of Class 6. Geography is formed from two words, that is geo and graphia. Geo means earth, graphia means writing. When we are writing about earth or when we are describing earth, that is description of earth is known as geography. So today, now come to our first chapter, that is earth in the solar system. To understand Earth in the solar system, we need to understand the term celestial bodies or heavenly bodies. All the objects, sun, moon, millions of bright objects seen during the night that belongs to the sky are known as celestial bodies. Now, celestial bodies which have their own heat and light and they emit it in large amount that are called stars. And the celestial bodies that revolve around the sun and takes heat and light from it, they are called planets. Planet come from the Greek word planetai, which means wanderers. There are total 8 planets in the solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. You can learn it in the short form as my very efficient mother just served us nuts. My, M for Mercury, very, V for Venus, efficient, E for Earth, Mars, M for Mars. They for Jupiter. S for Saturn. Us. U for Uranus. Nuts. N for Neptune. As you can see in the diagram, the planets that are shown, Sun surrounding Sun is Mercury. It is revolving around Sun. Mercury, then Venus, then Earth, then Mars. Then there is asteroid belt. We will discuss about it later. Then there is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Now, let's discuss about what is revolution and rotation. Revolution is when a planet is orbiting around the sun. That is called revolution. And rotation is when planet revolve on its own axis. This is shown in the figure here. Rotation is spinning on its own axis. Revolution is how this arrow revolves, like it revolves around the sun. Now, this is shown how the planets in the solar system revolve and they rotate, and what is the total duration taken by them to revolve and rotate. Let's start from Mercury. Mercury takes 88 days to revolve around the sun and 59 days of rotation. Same, Venus takes 255 days, Earth takes 365 days, Mars takes 687 days, Jupiter takes 11 years 11 months, Saturn takes 29 years 5 months, Uranus takes 84 years, Neptune takes 64 years. Now we will be discussing about rotation. Mercury takes 59 days, Venus takes 243 days, Earth takes 1 day, Mars takes 1 day, Jupiter takes 9 hours and 56 minutes, 9 hours 56 minutes, and Saturn takes 10 hours 40 minutes, and Uranus takes 7 hours 14 minutes, and Neptune takes 16 hours 7 minutes. Now let's discuss about what are inner planets and outer planets. The planets which are close to the sun, let's say Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, all the 4 planets are called inner planets. And the planets, rest of the 4 planets, that is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, they are very far away from the sun. They are called outer planets. The inner planets are basically made up of rocks, and outer planets are made up of gases and liquids. Now all the 8 planets, they revolve around the sun in a fixed elliptical path. Fixed path hai na yahan pe? That is called orbits. Celestial body that revolve around a planet. When something is revolving around a planet, that is called satellite. Satellite means basically a small companion to anything, right? Small companions, the companion to the planet, because they are companion to the planet which is revolving around the sun. So satellite does not have their own heat and light. They take heat and light from the sun. Now let's take moon, Earth's companion. Like Earth's satellite is moon, and it is the natural satellite. Natural satellite is that satellite which is available in our nature. The first man to step on moon is Neil Armstrong. And Neil Armstrong went on moon on 21 July 1969. Now moon. Diameter of moon is 1/4 of Earth. It is only 3,84,400 kilometers away from us. The light reflected by moon reaches us in just 1¼ seconds. And it appears so big because it's very close to us. The moon revolves round the Earth. This is shown in the figure. The moon revolves round the Earth in about 27 days and 8 hours. And it takes exactly the same time for it to complete one rotation about its axis. We have already started what is rotation and what is revolution. Revolution is moving around, revolving around, and rotation is spinning on its own axis. Orbiting is revolution, right? Now, moon. It is very hot during the day and very cold during the night. Surface is very uneven and there is no soil. Why it is very hot during the day? Because during the day it is taking heat from sun, and during the night there is no sun, so it is cold. Now changes in the shape of the moon is seen during the full moon or Purnima, or during the new moon or Amavasya. New moon is when the new moon is formed, birth of the moon, and full moon is when there is a complete moon. Now let's talk about, we have discussed moon is a natural satellite. Now let's talk about artificial satellite. Artificial satellite is human made satellites. Human made, why there is a need to develop artificial satellite? Because we need to gather information about the atmosphere, about the celestial bodies. So to gather information, there is a need for artificial satellite. They are carried out by robots. Examples of the artificial satellites are INSET, IRS, EduSat. Now let's talk about Earth, the third nearest planet to the sun. We have discussed already, we have 8 planets, and first is Mercury, second is Venus, and third is Earth. So the third nearest planet to the sun is Earth, and it is the inner planet, right? So it is made up of rocks and minerals. The fifth largest planet is also Earth. It is slightly flattened at the poles, therefore shape is like a geoid. Geoid means Earth-like shape. It is only known planet in the solar system where life is possible because of the presence of what? Water. 2/3 surface of the Earth is water. So it is called a blue planet. You can see most of the Earth shown in the figure is blue due to the presence of water. So it is a blue planet. Now let's talk about constellation. When a number of stars form a kind of patterns, that is called constellation. Example of that pattern is Ursa Major or Big Bear. Or you can say Saptarishi. That is 7 sages. Sapt means 7. And Rishi means, in English it means sages. Or in Hindi it means Rishi, Guru, right? Most recognizable constellation. It is known as most recognizable constellation, and it is formed by a group of 7 stars that forms part of the Ursa Major. You can count the stars 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you can see the shape of Ursa Major. Now, near to this Ursa Major, the North Star. In earlier times, people used to locate the north position with the help of the star. This is called the North Star or the Pole Star. It always remains in the same position in the sky. We can locate the position of the pole star with the help of this Ursa Major or Saptarishi. Bilkul Sida, straight pole star. Next is Venus. Second planet, This Earth's twin. The size and the shape is almost identical to Earth. Let's talk about solar system now. So we have discussed about planets, we have discussed about constellations, we have discussed about satellites, we have discussed about celestial bodies. Now the solar system. Combination of everything, like the sun, 8 planets and their satellites, and other celestial bodies like asteroids and meteoroids. We will discuss about it, asteroids and meteoroids. All the combination of all these is known as the solar system. Now, Sol comes from the Roman mythology. Sol is known as the sun god. So, solar is related to sun. The family of sun is therefore known as the solar system. You can see in the picture, sun surrounding the planets, and there is asteroid belts, there is comets. We will discuss about it. Don't worry. Now the sun, center part, center of the solar system, huge and made up of extremely hot gases. It provides the pulling force that binds the solar system together. All the planets which are revolving around the sun, they are taking the same orbital or the same elliptical path due to the force which sun has, that pulling force. The ultimate source of heat and light in the solar system is sun only. Almost 50 million kilometers away from the Earth. Light travels with a tremendous speed of about 3 to 10 per 8 meter per second, and it takes 8 minutes to reach Earth's surface from the sun. Right? 8 minutes it will take. Now let's talk about Earth in the universe. What is the position of Earth in the universe? Universe is what? Universe is vast and infinite space having millions of galaxies. So I was talking about asteroids. That solar system is solar system includes asteroids as well. So what are asteroids? Between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter, you can see between the orbit of Mars and Jupiter, Mars, this is your Mars and this is your Jupiter. This is a belt. This is a swarm of tiny bodies which move around the sun. They're called asteroids. They're believed to be the pieces of planets which probably exploded after its death. Now, we have discussed that universe is the infinite space having millions of galaxies. Now, what is galaxy? Galaxy is family or system of millions and millions of stars and clouds of dust and gases. A solar system with millions of star systems make our galaxy. Name of our galaxy is Milky Way or Akashganga. Distance in the universe is basically measured in light years. So light year is a distance, the distance light travels in 1 year. The light of the nearest star, that is Proxima Centauri, to the sun reaches us about in 4 years. The next star after sun, which is nearest to us, is Proxima Centauri. So thank you all for listening to us. Have a good day.